Hello YouTube family, Greg D here with TG and we are back for another DCUO video. And in these trying times, I really hope that this video will bring you a distraction and give you some entertainment here for a few minutes. But today I want to talk about something that I got a request to do. So we're going to be talking about top five powers in DCUO right now. Now, keep in mind that this is going to be my opinion from what I've seen, my own personal experiences, what I've seen in the forums, all of that fun stuff. So keep that. Your top five powers may not be what my top five powers are. And also, we are going to not be talking solely about DPS role, which I know everybody loves talking about. Everybody wants to know what the top DPS power is, but we're going to talk about powers in both roles. So those powers in DPS and in tank, healer, controller. And also these will not be in any particular order whatsoever. So with that being said, we are going to be talking here in no particular order, as I mentioned here. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here trying to concentrate doing these little lines here. But first off, one of my favorites, and maybe I'm a little biased in this realm, but we're going to be talking about Earth. Earth, as of late, over the last maybe year or two, has been constantly one of the top DPS powers, in my opinion, and also the tank side is also very good. Very, very good. It helps pull a lot of aggro. You get the pet. I am a huge proponent of the pet powers, earth and sorcery, and like having a pet. I love having it for extra damage, extra aggro, any of that kind of stuff. I love earth. Now, granted, earth might be on the DPS side a little monotonous and it takes a little more skill, I think, personally, on the tank side, but always a good pick if you want something that is, in fact, a top all-around power overall. Now, another one that would be a top pick for me is Rage. Rage Tank is a lot of fun. Rage DPS is a lot of fun, especially because it is a combo power. You get to use combos in order to elicit a lot of damage from your, load out your rotation. So having something like that, and also Rage Tank is self-heal a lot of times. You can use it to self-heal yourself, which is obviously a huge advantage. So there is your second one. Now the third one was going to go back to a healer power, and I would say water. Water not only has great animations, has been a very popular power since it came out, but from what I've seen and what I've played with on, especially on the healer side, it's really, really good. And the DPS side isn't actually all that bad either. So I would suggest that if you haven't tried it yet, that you may want to do so because it will probably surprise you. So with that being said, you've got water, you've got rage, you've got earth. Another one, now we're going to go to controller, I would also say would be light. Hard light has been a power that has kind of seen its ups and downs, throughout the 7 or 8 years, 9 years that DCUO has been out. Hard light is a great controller power. Again, combos. If you are someone who is very skilled and can time the combos just right, you are more than capable of being able to string together long combos, especially on the DPS side, and do a great amount of damage. And I've always loved the controller side just because of the crowd controls, especially stunning enemies, being able to keep them in place while you're, especially in alerts or raids, you're able to help your DPSs burn down the ads and focus on the boss more so. So it controller is, or the controller light is another one of my top five. And lastly, I would say that my fifth power is another pretty popular power, and that would be gadgets. A lot of people love gadgets. Gadgets is another one that is kind of like in my mind, I feel like it's a dark horse. And when I say that, what I mean is that like people wouldn't automatically assume Gadgets, but I feel like Gadgets has such a cult following in this game as far as controlling and DPSing. But honestly, though, it is great in both sides. Now I personally have never really got into Gadgets. I've tried it. I've seen how well it can do, but it's just something that I personally don't like. It was a little too, for my own skill set. It's a little too. Uh, I guess I want to say difficult. I just was never able. I've never been able to really time it down very well. So. Um, for me, Gadgets doesn't work very well, but for someone who, can use both of their hands obviously and has better skills than I do, has more skill points than I do, um, you're really able to use it to your full advantage. So that is what I have for you. So once again, let's just do a little recap here: Earth, Rage, Hard Light, Water, Gadgets. If you have been, and I always say this in all of my videos, but if you've wanted been try, oh god, I can't talk. If you have wanted to try something new, try out one of those ones. Especially if you haven't not tried any of those 5 yet to this point, try them. See if you like them. Let me know in the comment section below if you have and what you think. So, with that being said, guys, we're going to conclude this video right here. Top 5, or at least my top 5 slash baby favorite powers for 2020 as of episode 37 here. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And until next time, we'll see you soon.